Alright, everybody. It's a beautiful day. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day. And here we are with some more Kerbal Space Program. As usual, before we get straight into the episode here.
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just a fair warning here, I'm making some brownies in the background. In about 2 minutes I gotta check on them. But we're back with some Kerbal Space Program. What do we got here? Anything interesting? Anything good? No. So we need to explore Duna and science data from space around Eve. This I can definitely do. Which reminds me of last episode's cliffhanger. So we were planning on making a science orbiter for Eve. Let's look at the one we made for Duna. Here's the Eve probe. Where was it? It was something Duna Science module. There it is. This is the one we made for Duna. Wait. Where's the science module? Well, scrap that plan. Let's make a new one. So, we need this to be able to hold a crew, obviously. Put that up there. We need the big thing. We are looking to put this guy, where is he? This guy in orbit of Duna. Check it. That's going to be pretty heavy. That's going to be like probably one of the only parts that's going to be on this entire mission. Do some of these. I like to do both the big ones and the small ones. That way we have compatibility with some of the older spacecraft. Alright. Oops. Come on. Do a few of these. Make sure we got plenty of electrics. So the last thing you want to do is run out of electricity. Speaking of which, there. How much is that? That's 4,000. We'll do 2 of them. 2 of those. We need control. Control. There we go. I gotta remember. I gotta somehow launch this entire thing into orbit of Duna. Clearly I wasn't thinking about that when I made this. How heavy is this? 7 tons? Actually, that's not bad. 7 tons I think is doable. What the heck is this thing? Up. Darn, I gotta check on the, gotta check on the brownies in a few seconds here. No, they are not special brownies. They are standard. I considered making them special, but there is no dispensary nearby. So in the absence of any kind of dispensary of stuff, they are standard brownies. This is Canada, of course. It's legal here. I remember that that episode of The Simpsons. I should probably check on that, on those brownies. I am starting to smell a bit of a burning smell, and my apartment building has already been on fire once this year, so that would be a good thing to check on. Let me just... Darn it, this is so addicting. Okay, let's put some of these heavier fuel tanks on here. We're putting on the heavies. Alright. This is going to be like relative overkill. Hold on, we want the Rhino engine. This is going to be the long-term guy. Okay, yeah, I'm smelling burning. I'll be back. Alright, looks like it needs another 10 minutes. We'll just leave that as is. Alright. So, yeah. Someone remind me in 10 minutes that I don't want my apartment to burn down. Alright, so we got... This is a good base. I feel like this will move. Probably good to put some RCS thrusters on there. Just a few of them. As for crew, obviously we want a scientist. That'll work. Sandows. Sandals. Sandals the Kerman. Alright, we need some of these side... Wait, okay, these'll do. These'll do. I thought I had better ones. Alright, now we need the really, really heavies. Those are going to get us off the ground. Whoops. Yeah, that's not very aerodynamic. There we go. Alright, and then an aerodynamic nose cone. As for controlling this within the atmosphere, people say these are bad to use. I think that's the largest control surface I can get, and I need the largest control surface. And we'll put these mammoths on. Alright, $332,000. $332,000 to try and launch something scientific into orbit of, what was it? Eve. That's it. Now, of course, that's just the initial investment. The amount of science data that we'll get from this is going to be like... Let me not forget to put a science module on here. At least a couple of measurement instruments. Okay, that's well hidden. There we go. This is going to be like... worth 100%, 100%. There is going to be no way that I am going to miss any opportunity. Even a thermometer. Oh, that's good. We need a heat shield, though. Because we were going to be using an aerodynamic braking assist like we did last time. Now, last time we didn't really have that good a control. I'm going to slap this guy on here. Check it. That'll keep us relatively safe in atmosphere. So there's those four, those break off. This one, this thing breaks apart, and that comes off. This is what we got. I gotta make sure that I do every checklist here. Because I have a tendency to forget important things. Oh, here's an important thing I forgot. Communications. Absolutely. 100G antenna, 15G, 2G. Let's do the 100Gs. Oh, geez, that's pretty big. Okay. Really big shoe. Really big. Let's just do one of them. It's going to be off-center. No one really minds, I hope. Alright. We need a name. Evening it is. There's no way to retract that. Okay. We got our pilot. We got everything. Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's go for a first try on this one. .404 guy, one take. Let's do this. All right. All right. Looking good. Not looking so good now. Back to assembly. We need an SAS assist. SAS assist. It's like a masochist, but it's for SAS. We can attach that like so. There we go. Alright, let's go. Now, given that I've already forgotten one thing, I'm probably going to forget another. If you notice that I'm missing anything, shout it out ASAP. Or just wait for me to inevitably fail. It'll be 10 times funnier that way. There we go. God damn, that's loud. Alright. Alright, this is really controllable. Look at how smooth that is. Oh. Whoa! Jeez! Okay. Loud enough. We won't be going to the map view for a while. We'll just, we'll let that burn itself out there. These are decently powered engines, certainly not the most powerful in the game. Once we kick in that Rhino engine, the Rhino engine is one of the most efficient, powerful engines. So it has a specific impulse of 340 seconds. Specific impulse basically tells you the change in momentum that you're getting for every unit of fuel that you're burning. The Rhino engine at 340 really trounces over these engines that I'm using right here. These max out, I think, 310. So it's, you know, it's a bit more efficient. It's by a fair margin, too. So we're going to wait for that once this gets up to altitude. Actually, these might just carry us right out of Kerbin's sphere of influence. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't think we'll be that lucky, though. We're only at 50,000. And there they go. Burnt out. All right. Wow, this is already heating up. That is good news for me. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of these. And let's get on our way. So much quieter. Ah, so much. All right. How are we looking here? Oh, that's really nice. Wow. That is really nice right there. Okay, let's even it out a little. So yeah, we have all this fuel. I'm hoping that's enough. If not, we might be trying this a few times. Yeah, I haven't actually calculated how much fuel I need. That's why we're going to be doing the aerodynamic assist once we get to Eve. Ooh, that's going to be quite a ways off. You know what? We might need more fuel. Something this heavy. I don't know. I guess the alternative for fuel would be if I go for the nerve engines. Those are the radioactive engines. Then the radioactive nerve engines have a specific impulse somewhere, I think, in the 800s. So the most efficient engine in the game is the ion propulsion. But the ion propulsion is also ridiculously slow. The nerve engines give you something like 800. They're also very slow, but not as slow as they could be. Look at this, we're going to Duna. What's wrong with me? Oops, we could go to Moho. Let's set the target as Eve, though. So Eve is going to be on the inside track. It's going to be moving a heck of a lot faster. We'll probably want to cut in maybe here. Whoops, no, not set a target. Come on. We want to set a maneuver. Let's bring that in, see how close we are. We are very far off by a wide margin. Okay. We can try it from here. Alright, that's a lot closer. There's a target, there's where we are. So we're still a little bit ahead of it. I guess that means we can go back here, doesn't it? If my intuition is correct, which it's not. So somewhere up here then we'll be cutting in. We just need to hit Eve. The aerodynamic assist will take care of the rest. Okay, where's Eve? Okay, wow, that's really close. Wait, we have enough fuel for that? You're crazy. Look at that. That's we'll save that a little. All right, let's. Well, actually, before. Come on, stop clicking on stop. Before we go that far, we should extend the solar panels because we don't want to run out of electricity. Just give me a couple there. Note to self. Do not leave solar panels extended during the gravity, not the gravity, during the aerodynamic braking. I keep wanting to call it a gravity assist. That's not what it is. It's an atmospheric assist, if anything. Alright. We have a surprising amount of fuel. I was not expecting it to, oh. Alright, I gotta check on my brownies again. Not after I figure out what maneuver I'm gonna use here. Whoa, whoa, wait, quit clicking on stuff, come on. I got too much trash on this. I gotta blow up a few things. Where are we here? Come on. It's just... why you do this to me? Every time. Here, we'll do this. Minus 2.1 degrees. Wait, this should be on the near side. Hold on. This should be on the near side, so why isn't it calculating? We should see something near that, that ascending node. We see nothing. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust our angle of ascent. We want this descending node to reach 0, so we'll bring it up a little, just a wee bit. Alright. 15 seconds of burn, we should be able to do that. Let's point at the maneuver. And while we're waiting for that to point, I will just be quickly checking on my brownies. Alright, good news. The outside is cooked. And the outside tastes delicious. The only thing is, still waiting on the inside to finish cooking. So, 'tis what it is. Let's go. 15 seconds. I guess I didn't need... I could have probably... Well, you know, I'm probably going to be needing that fuel once I actually get there. So we'll hold our tongue before I comment on that. But I was going to say, we could probably manage our fuel resources more efficiently. Alright, this just needs to be a touch closer. Just a touch. Just a smidge. Just a smooch. There we go. Nice. Alright, good enough. Yeah, not 0.1, that's fine. Now... Once we circle around, how are we going to look here? Close? Ah, there we go. Now we're getting it. Okay, now that was way off. So maybe here would work. Anything. Oof, that's getting closer. That's the target. Right now we're lagging behind the target by a fair margin. So we're waiting for Eve to catch up with us. Let's give it another quarter rotation. So based on Kepler's laws of planetary motion, two objects that are orbiting the same center of gravity will traverse the same area, basically, for the same period of time. So you see Eve here has a smaller area if we take the pi r squared of this orbit, if we were to assume it to be a perfect circle even. We'd see that this is a smaller area than the orbit that we're currently on. Therefore, we can travel less distance over a given period of time and traverse the same area, whereas Eve has to travel further. For Kepler's laws of planetary motion, that's kind of the crux of it. Let's see. Okay, so we're waiting for Eve to catch up with us. It's taken its sweet time. Might be a little while longer before we actually get it. Okay, so where is that? Okay, here we are. Wow. I get the feeling Eve is just going to pass us by. Because that is a very large, yeah, that's a very large differential. Hold on. I think we're actually burning circles around Eve. Do it here, let's see. There, that's what we're looking for, right there, dead center. Alright. Look at that, that is beautiful. Okay. 998 meters per second, we can do that. Let's warp there. 37 seconds of burn. Yipes. I think we can handle that. Alright, alright. So I'm guessing this red orbit, I've got to put up another Sentinel satellite. And that's going to have to be on the red orbit. Those Sentinel satellite missions, though, these are free money. Like, yeah, look at that, 16 million, that's this mission. But these are free money. They pay out a lot, and you can take 200 years, and they'll still be fine with it. Exploring Duna, that can go anytime. We just want to get this science data from around Eve. That's really the goal of this episode. After that, who knows, I might do some more stuff. I might do some more fun stuff. Stay tuned. How are we looking here? This is looking good. We have an insane amount of controllability from these reaction wheels. I don't even need this RCS. RCS is going to be for adjusting our forward and rearward position, basically. Let's go. Alright. Oh, geez. 43, come on. Well, it's still showing that we have enough fuel. Otherwise, this would be down at nothing. But I don't think we're going to have as much of a margin as I thought we were going to have. Certainly if it's going to be burning for 48 seconds. That's cutting it close. That is cutting it very close. Yeah. We're going to have, like, very, very small amount left for actual adjustments. Per my calculations, anyway. Alright. Well, hey, look at that. We actually have a third of our fuel remaining. Don't I look like an idiot? Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at 91. We just burn that in a little closer. A little closer. Alright, there we go. We've got an encounter. Now, we'll add a maneuver here. We'll just leave it as is, and we'll focus on Eve. Because we want to see what's going to bring us right into that atmosphere there. That's perfect. Look at that. That's almost right on the equator, practically. Well, not practically. Impractically. There we go. All right, let's bring her up a little bit there. A little bit. No. Up. Up, I say. Looking good, looking good. All right. Barely any velocity change required. We can just drop that on the RCS. What do we got? 1 million? That's pretty close. That's pretty far. Oop. Okay, that's colliding with the surface. Nice. Just what we wanted. Bring her in real slow. Whoops. Okay, not slow enough. Really slow here. Come on. Alright, there we go. What do we got? 2 mil. Let's do it. Hello there, Thummy Bays. Welcome to the 404 Guy channel. Nice to have someone in the chat. Not that the other 2 people in the chat are not nice. It's, I just haven't seen them talk. Let's see. 25 meters per second. We need to fine-tune this. Our goal is to get a science orbiter into orbit of Eve. I think I actually might have enough fuel to put this thing into orbit without having to do the atmospheric assist. But I don't want to rely on that per se. So let's just quickly... I should have waited before the maneuver, but I guess this works. Bring it in. Nice and close there. So what we're going to do with this... I'm going to have to fine-tune this. Let's, I guess we can warp to our maneuver now. Ooh, come on. Anything? It's not letting me do that. Okay. We need to bring this in. In, just a little bit. Just to the border there. And then we can adjust the rest of it with our RCS. Now... hypothetically speaking, if I didn't want to do the atmospheric assist, how much would I be burning? I would be burning almost nothing. Compared to how much fuel we burn to get here, that burn is almost nothing. That's practically nothing right there. Okay, okay. We will do that. We will spare ourselves the atmosphere burn. Speaking of which, how high is the atmosphere? 90,000. Okay, we're well above. Alright, alright. Let's warp there. Now, what were we going to do? Maybe getting some science data from Eve there. Right. Apparently there was a lot of hate for the Everlasting Summer playthrough on the YouTube channel. No idea why. I mean, somebody specifically requested that I play Everlasting Summer because they wanted 15-minute episodes. They wanted, whoa, hello. They wanted 15-minute episodes, and they wanted it to be reading. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Next thing you know, I've hemorrhaged like 5 to 10 subscribers. It happens. Whoa, hello. Wait. That's the actual burn time. Okay. Wow. This is unexpected. Let's go to 18.5. Look at that. Look at this thing. We're going to be in orbit. We didn't even have to do the atmosphere assist. All right. And there we go. Whoops. Yeah, just keep us retro. Look at that. It's a beautiful day. Oh yeah. So we got ourselves a stable orbit of Eve. Was not expecting that on the first try. Then again, I practically hit a fly with a hammer on this one. So that is to be expected. Let's bring this back up, actually. Way back up to full. We are going to go around, and we are going to perfect this, make this a very... What's the antonym of eccentric? Uneccentric? Misencentric? We're going to make it a circular orbit is what we're going to do. Because I don't like this elongated orbit. It just doesn't... It's not easy to... Not easy to merge with. There we go. Hello. Bring that in just a wee bit there. If you don't mind. And if you do mind, then just do it anyway. Alright. Looking good, looking good. In the neighborhood. Alright. Nice. Alright, that's still a bit eccentric, but it's easier to connect to, I guess. Alright, we'll get the rest of these solar panels out here. And we have an Eve space station. And it is a beautiful day. I'm gonna get some science data on there. Some stuff that's worth writing home about. And before you know it, we'll have a solid 500 units of science to send home. You don't need to be doing that anymore. So, crew transfer. Let's transfer our crew. Wow, I really did not consider the placement of that antenna. Let's, hello, let's transfer you. I want to transfer you to the science module. Thank you so much. Actually, no, that will not do. Transfer. Go back here. We forgot to get a crew report. Alright, crew report. There we go. Apparently we can't keep it. But that's science data. That counts. We have completed the contract. Alright, now you go into there. In you go. Lovely, lovely. Alright. Please, please, please tell me that I can use these science thingies that I attached. Crap. I cannot use them. This is one of those times when I really wish they'd let you test this. Okay, we'll log pressure, and we'll keep it. I'm mostly worried about how I'm going to transfer this to the comm unit there, or whatever it is. Keep science data. Where was... This is hard to see. I had 2 mystery goos. There's one of them. Alright, I gotta check the bread again. Or whatever it is. Alright. Alright. Do we think that this will work? Alright, not enough crew in the module. Wait! Why is this... Why can't I activate this? Shit. We need crew control. No one told... Oh, jeez. This is not good. This is not good. No, sir. No, sir. This will never do. Ah, jeez. Okay, well... I mean, technically we made it. Technically, we did what we wanted to do, but we don't have... Apparently, this doesn't count for crew control. It only counts for stability assist. So, we're going to have to send some kind of assistant. And hopefully these two can live happily ever after if they merge with an assistant. Well, that was short-sighted of me. Was not expecting to mess that one up, but it is what it is. Okay. I admit when I have made a grave mistake. That's going to be... they'll at least, once we get something that can control the vessel, I really don't see why they can't just do their research anyway. Speaking of research, Duna, Science module. We should have a solid 500 science points to send home. Please tell me you've been doing something to write home about, whoever is on this science module. What do we got? What do we got? Check it. 500 solid. Send it home. These things are literally free science. Alright, there we go. And you gotta research some more. Okay. So we got 658 science back at Kerbal. I'd say it's reasonable. We do, however, still have to send something back to Eve. Which will be interesting. Nonetheless, what do we have in terms of missions? What do we got? Plant a flag on Eve. Ooh. I always have reservations about trying to land on Eve. Ike, I can do. I think I can do Ike. Let's do Ike. But actually landing a Kerbal on another planet, that's something I don't tend to do because getting them back off. Oh, wait, no. Gilly. Oh, whoops. I accepted a mission for Ike, didn't I? Whoopsie. I wanted a mission for Gilly. Scientific data from space around Ike. Don't I have an Ike orbiter? Let's see if we can get rid of that one. I didn't want that one. That was a mistake. I keep mistaking Gilly for Ike and Ike for Gilly. Forgive me. Where are we here? Duna, where's Ike? Alright, we do have Ike there. Anything orbiting? No, landed. Darn. Well, we'll figure that out somehow. Yeah, it's got 24 years. Wow. That was quick. Is there any 550? We can get advanced motors, or we can get this... I should really go for the fuel system. Given the last flight, these are just going to be cool things once we get more... But we really need more fuel. Alright. Well... Gotta admit, I didn't think this would wrap up as quickly as it did. You know what? Let's see if we can send something to control the Eve guy. That's gonna be like a simple attachment. Basically, we can actually do that more than likely using the ion engines. So let's actually Try that. We'll get this Hex dude. This guy will be our base. We'll need an antenna, obviously. Where's a good antenna? These guys are okay. What are these? What are our ratings? These are 100. 100 is good. Or so I'm told. That'll work. Electrical. Need a lot of electrical if we're going to be using an ion propulsion device. Got a couple of these guys. Actually get more than a couple of these guys. Because, yeah, ion propulsion. We need something on the front to dock with. Where's a good docking station? Here we go. That's why I put the juniors on there. Whoops. That'll work. What else? What else? What else? We need RCS. Probably. That's too much. There we go. Nice little tiny RCS tank. Look at that. Maybe a bit more. There we go. That's nice. Little RCS dudes on there. Just, where's the center of gravity? We'll want to center that. Somewhere around there. That'll give us reasonable control, I think. Alright. Next, the ion propulsion. There we go, xenon. The fanciest fuel in the world. Which really isn't that fancy. There we go, we got the Dawn. 2 kilonewtons of thrust. How much does this weigh? This is about 3 tons. It's going to be 4 tons. So that'll be roughly half a meter per second squared of acceleration. That is really not a lot, is it? Huh. Hold on. We can beef that up a little. Do these allow you to attach an engine to them? No, they do not. But you can still beef it up. Here's the smaller ones. Ah, jeez, they don't let you do it. Well, actually, if I did this... No, it really wants to center that. It won't let you... That's disappointing. What to do? This is a real conundrum. Ah! Here's what we can do. Hold on. Where are we here? Structural. It's these small dudes. Oh, wait, what am I doing here? Sorry guys, I gotta check on those brownies. I'm smelling smoke. Alright, 'twas a small fire, but I put it out. Brownies are done. By way of force. Let's see here. Alright. So the way I'm gonna play this, we're gonna attach these fuel tanks radially like so. Do these even have... These barely have anything. Get rid of them. These things. These things weigh almost a ton. Strap an ion propulsion device to those. So that's going to give us 2468 kilonewtons. This is, okay, 1 meter per second squared. Not good enough. We need better acceleration. Ah, jeez. Okay, here's what we'll do then. We'll go with the lightweight ones. Yeah, that won't really add much, but we'll put a couple of these on here. Why not? And we'll strap the ion propulsion to those. It looks nicer. 5 tons, okay. Closer to 2 meter per second squared of acceleration. I can live with that. Next, our coupling. We can turn off that center of gravity overlay. Put the coupler on there. Here's how we're going to do this. It's going to go down to here, I guess. Oof, that is close. Alright. We need something super heavy to basically punch this thing up into orbit. Let's do that. This is far from being fuel efficient. What do we want? Rhino engine, only 205 in atmosphere. This thing gives us 295 in atmosphere. This is actually reasonably efficient for this application. We're going to call this controller, because that's what it does. Will it make it to Eve? Probably. I hope so. That's what I'm betting on. If it can make it out of the atmosphere, it can make it to Eve. It might take an hour or so. If it is going to take an hour, then don't worry, you won't have to suffer through that. I will end the stream and time-lapse it. It'll start off as the... Whoops. It'll start off as the intro to the next stream, if I have to time-lapse it. That's what I've been doing with time-lapses. If it takes an hour... It's going to take 2 hours of nothing but just sitting there. Then I just time-lapse it. And then it's a great way to start the next video. There we go. Strap this down a little better. And while it's time-lapsing, I can work on some homework. I got to work on a Richardson 3-step method applied to a multi-grid solution for an ordinary differential equation solver, which is fun stuff. Multi-grid is actually very interesting stuff for computational methods, because what you're doing is you're trying to solve something on a really fine grid, but you're saying it's you're basically saying, oh, this fine grid is too fine, I can't invert that matrix to solve the problem, but I can invert a matrix on a smaller grid, so I cut the grid size in half, solve it on the smaller grid, and bring it back up to the higher grid, and then just run that through like a few iterations. It's like a V-step. You're calculating a residual error on the fine mesh, then you're breaking it down to the medium or the coarse mesh, and then you might do that like a few other times for smaller meshes and smaller meshes. Then you solve the solution exactly on the small mesh, because it's easier to take a matrix inverse off of the smaller mesh. Then you back propagate that to the top mesh, the fine mesh, and you run it through another iteration. And when it works, it like cuts down the amount of time that you got to spend waiting for the solution to converge by several orders of magnitude. Well, that might be excessive. But if you're trying to converge like 10 to the negative 12 in terms of accuracy, then you might be looking at several orders of magnitude better. Wow, that is loud. At least it's just one engine, though. So yeah, that is the interesting world of computational finite element methods. Let's see. Okay, first of all, that's pretty far out there. Wow, that is very... Oh, look at how close to Eve that is. Right at the perigee there. That is beautiful. Let's set Eve as our target. Oh, that is beautiful. Don't know why I turned into Santa Claus just now. But I did. Let's extend these panels of solarness. And I've also got to extend the antennae, because the antennae need to be able to see stuff. Alright. This is looking good, my friends. Alright. Looks good, looks great. Very happy with that. I guess that means we start with these Dawn engines. Alright. This is more or less guaranteed. Whoops. Forgot one. Alright, so we're going to be exiting Kerbin. I should probably wait for that before I start kicking the Dawn engines. Alright, looking good, looking good. Obviously, we're not going to Ike on this one. Alright, there we go. We're out of atmosphere. We are good to go. Eve is right there. It's going to be on the inside track. If I am lucky. If I am unbelievably lucky, this will work. I am not unbelievably lucky. Ooh, that is rough. See, now it gives you this red thing. It says you can't do that, but that just means, you know, it's going to take 20 minutes. It's actually not a bad thing. Let's see here. Yeah, this is going to be rough. This is going to be very rough. Rough as a dog. Look at how that's... Okay, that's their target. Target's ahead of us. Right now, it's still ahead of us. We're going to have to wait a little while. Let's give it a year. Yeah, this is looking like... with the acceleration rate and everything, we're looking at possibly... What do we got there? We got 1.4 meters per second squared. Yeah, that might... Oops, come on. Might be a little long. Anyway. Huh. I guess Twitch doesn't tell you anymore how many viewers you got. That's nice. Alright, where are we going here? Is this almost done? Tell me this is almost done. No, there's 100 days. What am I talking about almost done? Let's give this a quick poke test. Are we close? Ooh, that is... Target position's there. Target is catching up with us. Yeah, that's kind of close. That's pretty close. Actually, we can probably get it from here. Let's give that a shot. Man, this is just spaghetti. Look at this thing. Alright, let's add a maneuver. How close are we gonna get? You gonna... Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice maneuver. Yeah, it looks like we just went right past it. Oh, there she is. There's a target. There's where we are. If you push this out a little bit, theoretically the target should catch up with us. The problem is... that target is off by 2.1 degrees. Again. Ouch! 21 minutes. Oof. Wait. Is that actually accurate? 300 meters per second. Hold on. Hold on. We've got... How much do the Dawn engines burn again? It might actually just be better for me to put a fuel-based engine on here. How much do these burn? Let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see. Alright, point me at the target, if you please. So we have 5,000, roughly, of xenon gas. We kick that in. We're burning at a rate of 2. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's roughly 2,240 seconds, or about 37 minutes. Yowza! 37 minutes for this. Hold on. Alright, that RCS does nothing. But I mean, look at this is going down. Sort of. See, I don't want to have to do a time-lapse on this because I'm not actually confident that this will succeed. As we can see, This says it's going down. I don't know how accurate this actually is though. But we want to bring that ascending node right down. This is going to take a while. This I'm at a loss of what to do. Should we go back and just strap on some friggin' engines? It's early enough. Certainly early enough. We could certainly just go back and do that. Okay, I've come to the conclusion that this is completely inaccurate. This is not a good representation of anything. So let's get rid of it. Yeah, you know what? It's early enough. Ooh, a year. Let's just strap on some engines. If it's going to be that long. This is light enough. This is super light. Super light as is. Take that off. Let's strap something heavier on. Something like that. And once again, we're going to be leveraging that specific impulse. Look at this thing, 345. So what does this kick out? This kicks out like 60 kilonewtons. This thing weighs 4 tons. It's crazy efficient. Just to be on the safe side, I am going to put on some additional fuel tanks. Just because I can. There we go. Up, come on you. Come on you. There we go. Just cause. The last thing I want to do is run out of fuel. There we go. That's lovely. That looks nice. That looks kind of like the sort of thing that falls apart before it ever reaches 200 feet. We need another one for these guys. Alright. How many people think this is going to burst into flames? I mean, for the most part, we're just doing that so that it takes a little bit less time. But theoretically, I think those ion engines would actually work. I mean, it was predicting 20 some odd minutes. I don't think it would have taken that long. It was accelerating at roughly 1 meter per second squared. 300, that would be 300 seconds. I mean, that would have only been 5 minutes, realistically. But, you know, worst case scenario, we'll go back to it. Got nothing in my right ear. Hey, where's the sound gone? I guess the sound guy took a break. Right ear, hello. Alright, well, I guess, you know, it's kind of sad. I just went deaf in my right ear. Whoa, whoa, no! Ah, crap. Okay. I was too aggressive with that. Are we good to just go straight? I think we can just go straight. How are we here? Where are we? We're right there. That's in the right direction. Yeah, we're good to go. Just go straight. Just go straight. Once again. Ah, I almost had one. Hold on. Ah, I'm not deaf in my right ear after all. Ah, there we go. No. These are 40-year-old headphones, and I have to tune them to get the audio to come through both ears. These are Electrophonic Model 03. Yeah. Electrophonic Model 03 from about 40 years ago. They still sound great when they work. The trick being they have to be working. Alright. Looking good. Looking real good. But as long as this doesn't blow up, and the verdict is, the jury is still out on that one. But this should work. How are we looking here? That is a very loud engine. I think we'll have consensus on that. This engine, mucho loud. Alright, not quite an escape trajectory. Well, it's close. It is close. I'll give it that. Let's cut that engine in a little bit here. We'll be out of the Kerbal sphere in no time. What's our acceleration? 6.5. 6.5 meters per second is our acceleration rate. That is very agreeable. Slightly better than the 1.0 we were getting with the Dawn engines. Again, we have a slightly lower specific impulse. This is 315 seconds. So a little bit less specific impulse, but a little bit faster. There we go. All right. Now I'm inclined to just leave it here. Let's, if I went, let's set our target. Let's give ourselves some electricity. Extend a couple of these guys. Oops, fuel. Extend, alright. That should be enough. That should be good enough. More than enough. How are we doing? Let's go way out here. So, as long as I'm not blocking these, that should be good. So, how's everybody's week been? Been good? Been clean? Been a fighting machine? Can't have been as weird as mine. Especially after I got offered a ride from the bus stop by a complete stranger who happened to be a rabbi. It could have been an attempted kidnapping, for all I know. I don't know many rabbis that kidnap people, though. So that's probably just, you know, a nice guy who thinks that I look like I might be Orthodox. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a compliment on my beard powers. There we go. Alright. Point us to the maneuver, and let's warp there. How we doing? Check it out. I don't have to run up every 10 minutes to check on my brownies anymore. Because they finished cooking. I'm so happy. After this stream, I'm going to stuff my face. And then I have to make whole wheat bread sometime tomorrow. Alright, let's bring this up just a wee bit there. Just a wee bit there, boy. We're going to bring this up here. We're going to get this right on the money there. We're going to get a really big shoe here. We're going to get right on the money there. I shouldn't do impressions. I'm terrible at it. I think the first time I tried to do an impression was I was trying to make myself sound like an announcer at Wrigley Field. And it didn't work out very well. Alright, this is going to be close. This is going to be good. This is going to be just where it should be. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Looking real good. Okay. So, once again, using that Kepler's laws of planetary motion. How we looking? Okay, clearly I have not learned my Kepler's laws of planetary motion. These are going to be on opposite sides, so we're going to be probably looking somewhere over here. Let's take a look at how that is. How are we going to look here? We're going to look good. We're going to look okay. Not great. Yeah, that might just be a case of we need to wait a year. Shall we? Shall we wait a year, my friends? Shall we, shall we? Sometimes it's hard to believe that this is the maximum warp. It feels slower than it ought to be. At one point I was theorizing that they might introduce warp points where you pay to use warp. Thankfully, I was proven wrong, as they have not yet implemented anything such as that. If this was an EA publication, well, then we'd be worried. It'd be a case of, you know, a sense of reward from being able to use warp. I think somebody's knocking on the door. If I stay nice and quiet, maybe they'll go away. Or maybe they'll hear me talking about them, and then they'll go away. That break screen that I did. Is the music on that too loud? I wonder. Might have been. Okay, how are we looking here? 91 days, that's roughly a quarter of an orbit, I think. Should be good, should be good. Let's, yeah, we're close enough. Let's see how that looks. How's it look? How's it look? Alright, we might have actually gone too far. Huh. Whoopsie. Oh, wait, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, that was over here somewhere. Let's try it from the perigee. Are we looking? Ooh, that is very close. Very close. Oh, no, not quite. And even worse. And even better. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. That is perfect. That is perfect. We burn, what is it? We burn oxidizer or liquid fuel at a rate of 2. I forget. We have 2.5 minutes of fuel, though, if that's the case. I think we can survive. Well, That really does depend on our acceleration rate. We'll have our fingers crossed that we do this successfully. What's the expression? Successful lawsuit. No, that's not it. I think the I have a habit of talking about my car. I think that the thermostat on my car is stuck. But I just replaced the radiator, so it might just be that I'm not patient enough with a new radiator. Let's go! 2 minutes. All right. So the issue with my car is it's heating up to 90, and then I kick the heater in, and it's cooling off to like 80. Which is not supposed to do that. It's supposed to nominally stay right exactly at 90. The way that the thermostat on a car works for the radiator, it's got this little wax bead inside of it, so that when the engine coolant heats up, it melts the little wax bead, and that allows coolant to flow so that the engine doesn't overheat. Well, what happens is if the capsule breaks, then it heats up and the little wax bead disappears, and then it's constantly open, or something of that sort. So it'll get stuck open. They design these things to fail such that they're stuck open as opposed to stuck closed so that the engine doesn't overheat. And yeah, it's like a $30 part. But of course I'm going to get charged through the nose for it if I take it to a dealer. How are we looking? This is looking good. This is looking real good. This is looking like it's going to work. Possibly. How's our fuel? Okay. Liquid fuel is actually at a rate of 1.6, so we're probably going to have closer to 3 minutes of fuel remaining at the end of this. Oxidizer burns at a rate of 2, which leaves us roughly 100 seconds. Wait. 100 seconds. I think something's off about that. Hold on. Whoops. Whoopsies. Okay, here we go. Should have been paying attention to that. Okay, how are we looking? We're close. Oh, we are very close. We are So close that it almost doesn't matter. Very close indeed. Okay, that is nice. That is exactly what I want to see. Now this is going to be difficult. Very difficult. Let's just rope that in a little bit there, because we got to get to the this evening orbit there. Of course, we can adjust the evening orbit still. So this might just be a song and dance of trying to bring these two together. Alright, where's our max? That's where we're sitting there. That's our maxed out there. Alright, how's our fuel in these tanks? 16. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Alright, where are we sitting here? We are sitting way out there. Let's get rid of this. Here we are. Alright, controller. You like me and I like you, so let's get this done and doobity-doo. How we looking? Whoop, not that way. That way. That's nice. That's what I like to see, my friend, my friend. Let's bring that up a little. Whoopsie. That is nice. That is absolutely beautiful. Right there. I love it. Alright, that looks great. Oh, my friend. Whoops. Well, that's not so great. But we can adjust for that, I think. Oh, no, not that way. Thank you so much. Alright, perfect. That's what we want. 18 seconds of burn. We can do that, no problem. Let's warp to lay maneuver. It's maneuvering time again, my friend. It's a beautiful day. Alright. Getting close. Any song requests? I know a few songs. We're getting close to winter holidays. Perhaps I could sing that song about the Rudolph dude. No, I don't want to do that. I had a neighbor who was named something similar to Rudolph, and they died recently, so that might be depressing. Oh. I'm gonna give this a bit more time. Hold up. He's a nice guy. Really nice guy. Alright, how we doing here? Tell me you're gonna work. Why are you in the opposite direction of where you should be? Ah, lovely. Woohoo, didn't see that coming. Alright. This is our new target. Ooh, look at that. Alright, how's our ascending node? 20 degrees. That's not great. It's also not bad. So once we get here, we add a maneuver. And everything will be all bad. Look at that. Oof, 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 oof. That is a lot. Oof, okay. What is our limit? How close can we get? We can get there. That's not bad. I mean, it's not good. Let's go there. Go there, see what we can do. Yeah, we can probably hang some of this off of RCS. But it's not looking great, I want to say. It's looking a little suspect. Hello, hello. Dr. Shiny Face here. Hello, hello. Let's bring that right in there. Nice and nice. Nice and nice. What am I talking about? Let's go. Alright, we're still using these auxiliary tanks. Check it! We got orbit. We got orbit, everyone. We got orbit. High five. High fives all around. High five to you. High five to you. Which tanks are we using? These are empty. These aren't empty. Holy crap, we got a lot of fuel. Check that out. Plenty. Absolutely Fuel's aplenty. Let's, ooh, look at this. Alright, that's where we run out. Okay. Now, the secret weapon. I am so lucky that that did not just destroy a solar panel. Wow, that was a mistake. Whoa. That almost spelled the end of this mission. Oh, that was so close. Oof. Oh, I felt that one. Alright, let's see how close we can get here. Look at this, it's like a clock. Doing good, my friend. The clock is ticking slower. You get that feeling when you get older. I've noticed that myself. Okay. Let me just... We'll let that do its thing. How likely is this to work out in my favor? If I bring this in... Where are we going to run out of fuel? We're going to run out of fuel sometime. Wow. Okay, there's where we're going to run out of fuel. That's actually very good. That is exceptional. Here's what we should do. Descending node is at 20 degrees. It is much more difficult to adjust a descending node than it is to adjust your altitude. So we're going to bring that out. Right around there, somewhere like that. Perfect. Ooh. See what I mean about that? We're going to basically spend the rest of our fuel by maneuvering that. But, and here's the thing. We're going to be a little bit closer to this guy. We can use evening to complete that. So we're going to do that. We're going to try it anyway. Come on, RCS. RCS is failing me. How are we looking? How are we looking? We are looking bad. I'm gonna have to adjust the orbit with evening. That's a given. And we are out of fuel. That's it, everyone. That's our fuel. Okay. We got plenty of RCS. We got plenty of electric. We basically have to guide this with RCS back to the evening. So let's switch over to there. All right. Evening now has to target the controller. You are not in there, are you? You're up here. You're not in there. Get back there. Thank you. All right. This evening, we are targeting the controller. Set that as our target. All right. So we only need to adjust this by 6 degrees. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's go a little further. Nice. Niceties and everything right there. Get that good and close. 7 seconds of burn. We can do that. No problem. Ooh. Okay, we might have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have a big problem. We don't have nearly enough fuel. Look at that. Oof. If need be, we'll have to send a refueling tank. 3 launches for the price of 1. More like 3 launches for the price of 12. These things are expensive. Alright, we'll do this. Do this, do this, do this. 1, 0, and whatever. Alright, thank you. Is it close? It should be close. It should be very close at least. It's pretty close. Just budge it up a little more. That's good enough. Yee, that's... It's a spicy meatball right there. How to maneuver here. So, yeah, this is basically where we run out of fuel. And there it goes. Yeah, like I said. But that's very close. 7 seconds. Oof. I'm grinding my teeth here, man. Oof. That's going to be borderline. That is just, oof. This has RCS on it as well, doesn't it? Let's warp there. Oh man, this is like pulling teeth. It's gonna make it very close. It will be very close thanks to this. Thanks to this maneuver that we are about to do. Yipes. Alright, here we go. Come on, RCS. RCS is worthless. Okay, there we go. Oh, jeez, it didn't even make it anywhere close. That's our expenditure of fuel. Let's get rid of it. We are now on our own, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get closer with this? Please tell me. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be very rough. We might not have enough RCS. Let's switch back to the controller. Controller's got RCS, maybe enough to help us, at least. How much you got? It's about the same amount, roughly. Mum is the word. Bring it in with some RCS there. 78.9 meters per second. I wonder. I am fearful of this. I don't know that this will work. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket with this one. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Alright. Oh! You can see it moving. She is a-moving. Alright. Actually, that looks like we got enough. Do the calculations right quick. Burning at a rate of about a half. We've got 100 monopropellant remaining. That gives us about 200 seconds of burn. Looking at this, what's our acceleration? It doesn't tell us. But our acceleration looks to be roughly 1 meter per second. Per second. Okay. We got something here. We got something. This is going to be where we have to do a time lapse, it looks like. Because this is going to take forever in this orbit that I've just put us in. For these two to get close to one another, yeah, that's intersect 2, this is intersect 1. They're going to be perpetually chasing each other around the... oh, jeez. What's with that warp? I'm going to have to do a time-lapse on the end of this, but... they are getting closer. That's 3,000. This is a dual intersecting thingy. Alright. Let's just warp way out there. This is going to be, like, basically a game of cat and mouse for... how close is that? That's target position 2. Okay, that's 2807. We're waiting for this guy to catch up, basically. 2807. How much is that? 2807. Okay. We're going to have to push our orbit out slightly. Very, very slightly. But we can do it. It's just, it only looks like a waste of monopropellant. Alright, so 2574 is going to be our intersect. Let's, how fast can I warp this guy? Keep going, buddy, keep going. Alright, yeah, there we go, they're coming. Or they're catching up there. Look at that. Okay, there we go, that's nice, that's nice. Looking good. In the neighborhood. Alright, 1734. 1407. 1503. We're doing good. We're doing good. Playing catch up. 670. 250. Alright, that's it. 207. Alright. We want to go retrograde. We want to bring these close. We done it. Sort of. Not yet, but we're gonna. 3. Ooh, that is close. That's looking good. 80, 70, 60. This is only at 30. 0.7 kilometers, baby. Look at that. 0.7. Let's go there. Looking absolutely beautiful. Okay, turn off that RCS, please. Looking just good. Where's our buddy? Where's our buddy? I don't see our buddy nowhere. We'll find him. We'll find him. Let's go right about here. Should be pretty close to buddy now. Oh, there's our buddy. There he is. Hey, there you are. All right, we're gonna do this. I didn't think we would have enough fuel. Holy crap, we're cutting it close there using the RCS. Cutting it close there, bud. All right. Okay, we're gonna have to go to other buddy. No nearby objects. There's plenty of nearby objects. There's a nearby object right there, only 3 kilometers away. I gotta switch to him. I want to bring in the solar panels. Target velocity. We'll want to stop. Okay, let's just kill our relative velocity first. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Get on up. Oh dear. This is moving much slower than I thought it would. Oh, it's getting there. She's getting there. Getting there pretty close. Oh, boy. How far are we going to miss? How far are we going to miss that near? That's not too bad. That's really good. Okay, wow. Look at that. We did a good job with that. Absolutely. Okay, here's what our target's going to be, basically, is one of these guys. Let's retract the lower solar panels. We're going to aim for one of probably this. I don't think the ones on the other side are as accessible. Let's retract this solar panel as well, just to be safe. That's going to be our target. Target one's right here on this side, and that should bring us right into there. Let's point at our target buddy. Whoa, hey, hey, don't use the RCS. It's not so good to waste. Alright, we're on our way, buddy. On our way. That's the way she goes. Speaking of which, I should probably retract 2 or 3 of these. I'm going to retract 3 of these. Because that is, that's basically an accident waiting to happen there. As for the solar panels, those can do what they're doing, they're fine. Let's go. Oh boy. We're gonna do a rendezvous over Eve. Oh man. We don't even have that as a contract yet. We're just doing it. Oh man, this is beautiful. I've never done this over Eve before. Never in my life. Oh man. Okay, looks like we're gonna miss it by a fair bit. We don't mind that though. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, buddy, hey! Keep in that prograde direction for me there, if you don't mind. Okay, stop wasting RCS if you don't mind. Thank you so much. We're looking good. Looking pretty good. All right, how are we looking here? This is our target right there. Okay, could you stop wasting RCS, my friend? I really hate that. It really is annoying. Okay, how we doing? We are slowly moving to the side. That's fine. Let's keep it moving just a little bit here. All right, all right. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Move ourselves in just a wee bit. Oh, why did I pick this side? Okay, hold on. Bring that guy in. Bring that guy in. Okay, we gotta a little bit out there. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Where are you going? Where are you going? Wait, wait, wait. Okay, okay, wait, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Quit using that monoprop. Set that guy as a target now. And just go there. We can do that. That's possible. Okay, which way is which here? I'm not getting this. Hold on. I'm getting disoriented, guys. Sorry. Bring this down. Nope, 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 nope. Oh boy, okay, I'm getting completely disoriented. What direction are we? Whoa, hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 buddy. What the hell just happened there? Okay, that was awful. I am completely disoriented. Okay. Let's kill that relative velocity there. Let's go to this guy. Thank you, thank you. Let's control from here, I guess. Point it at my target if you don't mind, please. Let's at least get these guys pointing at each other. Okay. You are going for that guy. Point at it if you don't mind. Okay. This is how we should be doing things. Alright. We're going to lose this antenna. I've pretty much guaranteed that. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Okay, okay. Hold on. Why are you not pointed? Why are you not pointing at my friend? My friend is right there. You're not pointing at him. He's right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Control from there, my friend. What's happening? Would someone tell me? Control from here. Okay. Hey! Don't do that. Okay. Okay, you're cool. You're cool. Okay, what the hell just happened? You're controlling from here, I believe. You're not pointing it at Buddy. You're pointing it wherever you want to point it. Okay, point this at Buddy then. Okay, you're failing on that as well. Okay, okay. Maybe... No, that's pointing off into space. That's not Buddy. Buddy's right here. That's your target. Okay. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We can do this, though. We can still do this. That's our new target. Alright, I moved it to the K direction. Gotta move it to the I direction to even things out. Okay. Man, I really hate... Well, why is he moving? No. No. Don't. Don't do that, my friend. Look at this. I can move this better than you did. Look at that. That's one nail in the coffin to automatic hold. All right. Please do not interfere with that antenna there. All right, you got it. You got it. You're good. You're good. You're good. Now you just got to go in there. All right. All right. That. Look at that. Look at how much monopropellant we got left. We are nowhere near falling into the atmosphere. We're good. We are good. Oh, man. All right. Crew report, if you don't mind. I don't care. Keep the crew report then. Let's transfer her back. If this doesn't work now, I'm going to be so sad. How's our crew report? Can we... Yeah, it needs to be manned. Okay, we have a crew report somewhere. Anyway. Can you do a crew report? Level up crew. Alright, we got a level 2 scientist. Let's get some of the science data. This is free data. Log gravity. Ah, yes! That's what we're looking for, baby. Alright. This is a science multiplier. So whatever we would normally get from sending it home, this multiplies it by, like, integer amounts. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I have a thermometer on here somewhere. There we go. Alright. That's going to be worth a lot. How much data we got here? Start your research if you don't mind. We've got 312 data. That's 2 science per day that we're going to be making. That's great. That is absolutely great. In that same amount of time, on a planet not so far away, there has been another scientist researching this whole time. Let's see how much science data we got from this one. This is going to be full once again. That's my prediction. How'd you do, buddy? Anything to write home about? Science full. It's the way she goes, man. That is beautiful. Look at that. All right. Oh, and we got 116 more. Do that if you don't mind. So what do we got total? 790 something. Beautiful. Back to the Space Center. All right. So in the span of a single episode, we designed a scientific orbiter for Eve. We brought it to Eve. We realized that we made a major mistake. We then sent another probe to Eve. We fixed that mistake. And we got 729 science in the process. And we can do advanced motors. I don't have any use for these. We're going to wait for this engine. As you can see, specific impulse is great when it's operating as just an engine. 3200, that's great. It won't operate in a vacuum, unfortunately, because that is taking air in. So that ISP is a little bit off. Okay, please get out of my vision. Thank you. Would you close? Okay, it will not close. We have... Oh, there it goes. Okay, we have experimental. I don't need none of those. Don't need that. This is pretty cool if you're going to make something that's on an escape trajectory from the sun. Anyway, that's all for this episode. That was a lot of fun. We've accomplished a lot this episode. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate your patience with me checking on my brownies every 10 minutes. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUY. We'll be back tomorrow around noon, 12:30 a.m. in the Eastern Time Zone, with some more Kerbal Space Program, probably, or maybe something else. I don't know. We'll keep it loose. Keep it whatever it is. But feel free to tune in. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and have yourselves a great day. An hour and 35. That is almost a record for me. I think the longest I've ever gone is 2 hours. That was back when I was doing the Penumbra playthroughs. Or no. I once streamed for 3.5 hours. That was when I was doing the Minecraft challenge. Wow, that was a fun one. Oh, it's late, but I want to try those brownies, so I'm probably going to cut myself like a brownie, and then I won't be able to get back to sleep. That's just me being realistic. Bye, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate your support. And now I am tired. But I appreciate it all the same. I'm clearly tired. And yet I'm still going to eat brownies.